Rashid is scratching his head thinking, what next?
And Bam, with all the faith that's been shown in him by Stuart Law, it's 2 a ball, it's all at play.
Extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. Things going the way of Nepal.
Yeah, boundary off the first ball of the second last over. More pressure and momentum going against England. Element of luck down on the sweep, top edge, nothing Luke Wood nor England can do about it. You can feel it, you can sense this momentum shifting.
The pace, he'll have to bowl that again. England are fretting, England are under pressure. Nepal for now are staying calm.
They are truly starting to believe. Bam, to me, looks locked in, looks absolutely in the zone. The rise of this Himalayan nation. 31 million people cheering them on at home. And look at this over, the most expensive in the history of Archer's World Cup career. 3 maximums in it, those 2 from Bam has turned it Nepal's way.
Right again. More pressure heaped on Luke Wood. More pressure on that man. He looks calm enough, but inside, surely not.
Two years ago, Nepal played their first T20 World Cup in a decade, in 10 years. They went to St. Vincent, they came within touching distance. Ja was at the crease. He's a teenager at that point, he was vilified. He was the one who came up with the heartbreaking moment. Is it his redemption today with Lokesh Bam?
Swing and a miss this time. Oh, coach Stuart Law has been around the world. He was a fantastic player. He really was. What a player. And played in an era, of course, where Australia was somewhere near their very, very best. Didn't get a whole heap of international cricket. Is this going to be a memorable day for him? It looks like it might be. Luke Wood. Gone up a long way. It's gone a long way too. Finds the gap, finds the boundary, another boundary. Just 14 required now.
Lokesh Bam is playing the innings of his young life. They've been close before, but with 14 off 9, they hold every ace. Slower ball, change of pace, but he's hit so well. Straight down the ground, mid-off was up in the circle, well executed.
Yeah, now Joss Butler has decided it's his turn to have a word as well. What scenes, it's incredible. They went a little bit quiet for a little while when they lost a couple, but now they are back on. And they cannot quite believe what they're seeing, and that is the outset or the onset. They're now going to have captain, vice-captain, coach, batting coach.
I'm not quite sure what's going on in the Nepal bench, but there's certainly questions being asked here. Joss Butler sprinting this part of 60 or so yards just to reiterate what the plan might be and an alternative option. Try and give England the chance. Win predictor firmly now in Nepal's favour, 74% in fact. Seeing change in the field after that long chat between Harry Brook and Luke Wood. Long off goes back. Square leg now comes up. Only really has an option to go wide. A massive gamble to go straight.
Yeah, has to bowl wide, surely. Does, and will have to bowl it again. Third wide of the over for Luke Wood. The plan is clear, the execution not so.
This right here, this is what this expanded T20 World Cup is all about. 2 years ago we went to 20 teams, we went to 4 groups of 5 with a main draw. There was shocks. USA beat Pakistan, Canada beat Ireland in New York, but this could be right up there with the biggest shocks in the history of the game. Nepal have come so close before. Can they close it out? They've got all the momentum.
Big hit down the ground. Not quite carrying, but they will come back for two. They want three, they might all mix up, but I think they'll be okay with two. It's all happening out there. Desperation from both sides.
What a match we have had. Absolutely extraordinary, going right down to the wire. Will Jack sprinting in, just lands in front of him. More importantly, from England's point of view, didn't concede four. Got something on it.
Just require 11. 11 from 8 balls. Harry Brook is at long off. He's watching on. Luke Wood is desperate to get into his work. He has 2 to go. Hit hard down the ground. Good work. Will Jacks is busy. Just 1 on this occasion. Excellent in the deep.
Critical stop. That doesn't get stopped. It's 7 to win off 7, and Bam's still on strike. The last 14 balls, he's found 7 boundaries, and they've all gone his way. An extraordinary knock, 35 off 15. I sense this is a big ball, a massive ball. Gulshan Zhao will go at it, I promise you that.
Further changes. You can see Harry Brook. He's talking to his bowler every single ball. Jofra Archer's coming across, left-hander on strike, so we got an extra cover, a deep extra cover. No one at third man, long on, long off. Deep mid-wicket, deep square. There's plenty of gaps for 1s and 2s, but they're looking for the boundary. 10 required from 7. Goal! What a delivery! What a delivery under pressure from Luke Wood. Not been a straightforward over for him, but he finishes it well. 10 required from 6. Final over.
Yeah, brilliant finish of the over. Conceded 14. Takes a wicket with the final delivery. Cross seam, pace on. All was there to be hit. Just beats him for pace. Elation for Wood. England still with plenty of work to do. Gulshan goes for 1, Nepal 175 for 6.
What a game. What a game. Extraordinary. And they've played their part in it for sure. Whatever happens now, 10 from 6. They've given themselves a chance. Sam Curran will try and finish things off for England. Karan Casey. Spare a thought. When he went to bed last night, he's thinking, I wonder what I've got in store for tomorrow. Well, you've got to try and find 10 runs from 6 balls. Lokesh, importantly, is on strike. What an innings, 35 from just 15. Sam Curran, what have you got? What a start, what a start.
Yeah, good start to the over. Luke Wood. That's the final ball. It was a bit of a free hit for Gulshan. Missed it by a long way. Miss eye hit for Luke Wood. Start to the final over here. Take a little bit of momentum from England from that wicket into this over. Dot ball. Best case scenario here for Sam Curran is that he gets Lokesh off strike. Only concedes a single. Get the new batter on strike.
Should just be one. They'll run hard, they'll push Harry Brook, who does well in the end.
Casey capable, absolutely capable. His favourite zone straight down the ground. Really the only place he hits. Career strike rate back home in Kathmandu at the TU International Cricket Ground. This format over 200. He's broad-shouldered, known as the folk hero of Nepal, the Valentine's Day boy. His role in getting Nepal ODI status, his journey through time here in Mumbai, I don't think even he could have imagined ever playing at this ground, let alone being within 2 hits of beating England on a first time ever getting to play them. It was 8 they needed 2 years ago against South Africa. It's 10 today. This ball, for me, it's got to go to the boundary.
And Harry Brook has decided that it may well go to fine leg because Jofra Archer's been dropped back up. Now there's a gap over the skipper's head at long off. So you'd think he's going to have to bowl full and at the leg stump, which is what he does. And that is great work from Sam Curran, bowling to your field.
Yeah, he's been impressive. Introduced late into today's game, primarily because Harry Brook chose to go spin early. The amount of turn that was on offer. But he's good. He's been good so far. Only ever feel that Nepal only need 1 more boundary. So these 3 deliveries have to be accurate.
England were exactly the same score. 177 for 6 at this point. 19.3. It could not be any closer. Will Jacks with runs right at the end. Oh, Joss, what are you thinking? Last ball went for 6 from Will Jacks. Great drama. 8 from 3.
What you're being introduced to here is classic, trademark, vintage Nepalese cricket. They're known as the cardiac kids for a reason. They will send your heart palpitation up and down and again.
Jofra's back up. Harry Brook is back out. Change of tactic from Sam Curran. Whipped across on the leg side, but again the length is good. Will be 2 more. Been a pretty good over. In fact, it's been a very good over so far. 6 from 2 required. Oh, super overs, they do exist, but let's hope we don't get to that. 6 from 2.
What an opportunity for Lokesh Bam. The far west of Nepal, out in Sudar Pashim, where the game is a religion, it's an obsession. It's where the vast majority of cricketers come from in Nepal, and they ply their way up to Kathmandu to live and work as professional cricketers. In 18 games before today, his best ever 39. If he can send this one over the rope, he'll make a career best. He'll write his name into the echelons of Nepali cricket history. This would be the biggest sporting moment in the nation's history. It's that big. And he's got 2 balls to do it.
38 from 18. Harry Brook, another extended chat. Sam Curran, the experienced Sam Curran, is getting advice from all the senior players, but it is down to him, and it is down to Lokesh to try and locate the boundary. They are 1 hit away. Excellent again from Sam Curran. He does turn it down. He probably had no choice, Owen Morgan.
Yeah, well, we just mentioned that off air. I think it's the right call. The way he's been striking it, 38 from 19. Hit the ball all over the 1KD this afternoon. Again, sitting deep in the crease. The execution is too good from Sam Curran. It's a maximum that will do it for Nepal. Judging by the over so far from Sam Curran, unlikely, but it only takes 1 mistake. Again, reiterating plans. This is such an important part of the game.
He's not going to bowl the moon ball here, surely.
Absolutely not. But no, I've not seen it today. I'd be surprised and shocked. I'd be shocked if he goes to it now. Tried and tested straight Yorker for me. He's managed to jam it in. He's managed to cramp up Lokesh. And you would imagine he will try it again.
I'm not sure I agree. I think you've got to run the single. I'll tell you why, because it creates a 4 giving you the super over. Now it's all or nothing. Now it's maximum or bust. You've got to hit this for 6, otherwise it's a chase in vain. Maybe if you run the 1, you can think about the second if there's a fumble. They turn it down, and it is all on one man's shoulders. It's now all about Lokesh Bam. Can he find a way to get Sam Curran over the rope?
Well, surely he's going to go full and straight at the Yorker, at the leg stump. What a game we've had. Are we going to have a last ball thriller. Are we going to have a six to finish things off? Sam Curran has been outstanding in the previous 5 deliveries. England breathe again. They were tested, immense pressure.